Hey, what's up guys? I wanted to make a quick video just talking about collector's editions. And as you guys probably don't know, so I should tell the story, what I'm holding here is the first collector's edition that I ever owned of anything. Now, the town I used to live in was a town of a population of about 25,000 people. So our town's probably big enough to get a store like that. It has it now, but back then, we didn't have GameStop, and so a lot of times I would miss out on certain pre-order date releases, special collector's editions, things like that. We only had Walmart to get our games from, and if Walmart didn't have the pre-order or didn't have this or that, we couldn't get the game. So you either had to order it online or order a collector's edition, if you even knew of a collector's edition, and you really could. I don't think you could really pre-order that stuff online. I mean, you could pre-order the game, or you could buy the game online, but I don't think you could really pre-order collectors. And I just thought I'd show off this collector's and a few other collector's editions that I have, and just talk about collector's editions. Just general discussion, I guess. This right here is the Mortal Kombat Armageddon collector's edition, or it's titled Premium Edition. This one is one of like 5 covers, I think. There's Sindel and Shao Kahn, Johnny Cage and Goro, which is a GameStop one. There's a Best Buy one, I can't remember what it is though. And there's like 2 others, I think. And I know that this one's the Walmart one. And so yeah, this is the first time I ever really got to buy a collector's edition. And it probably looks like a standard PlayStation 2 game, but if you look, see, there's no plastic or anything on it. I figured I'd focus the camera on this instead of me. But, yeah, as you can see, it's all metal. Like, even you can't tell probably from that, but it's metal. You know, it doesn't have a sleeve or anything. The side is like metal. It looks like there's something in there, but that's just the border. So you can see this is the actual game case. I'll show that off in a minute. But I figured I'd give my story on collector's editions like that. And the next collector's edition, I don't think I have everything here for it, because I sold it whenever I had a PS3 the first time. I had a PS3 and it broke shortly after I had got it, like 4 months after I bought it. So I sold everything and got an Xbox. Xbox broke a year or 2 later, and then I bought a PS3 again, and then I bought a cheap Xbox, and I pretty much do everything on PS3. But I'll show you some other collector's editions that I have that are here. Some of them are still packed away in a box, so I don't really feel like going to go get them. But here's one of them. And this one is the first collector's edition I ever had. I got it from Walmart. It's $50, which is surprising because normally the games are more expensive now when they're collectors, but this one wasn't. I wish they'd do that more for these kinds of games, rather than just being like, oh, this one has DLC. So it's the only real reason they charge you more, which I think is crap. One other game that recently did that was Battlefield 3. They came out at a limited edition for the same price. It was just a pre-order bonus. So it wasn't really the same thing of just being like, oh, you pre-order this, but you get this DLC. You know, pre-ordering gets you DLC now, but some of the collector's editions usually come with something stupid as an extra. And then it's usually the big premium editions, like your Borderlands 2, things like that, that cost about $150, but they're really nice. So, I really wish they'd go back to the days of this, where, you know, the collector's editions are, you know, still the same price. There is one thing missing from this collector's edition that I don't have anymore. I don't know where it went, because I moved 2 times since I bought this. There was a lithograph thing, which is just a little slip of plastic thing, and it's got the cover art etched on it, and it's got Ed Boon's signature, which I actually didn't know about. But here's the inside. And there's the back. And this is actually raised. All of this here, like this silver border stuff, is raised. This black stuff right here, you can actually feel that on how it's chipped away. And that's just like that. So, You can see that there. The game came with Ultimate MK3, an arcade port, and it came with the game disc and the bonus content, which is the Walmart, or the custom front disc. I had that. UMK3 is actually on the game. I'll show you some other collector's editions. This is from 2006, so that was the first time I ever really got a collector's edition. Let me show you a newer collector's edition. There's one over here. I'm looking over there because there's a chair with a bunch of games in it. Here, I'll show you this one. Here's what the collector's edition of Street Fighter 4 looks like for 2009. So, again, I bought this on Xbox because this is back when I had an Xbox and not a PS3. If I had my choice, I would have got the 360. But as you can see, collector's editions are a bit bigger. This one was $90. And it came in a cardboard box, and it came with the movie, which I have over here in the game. Right here. Here's the movie. And here's the game. I am missing the soundtrack for this. It was in my car one day, and I don't know where it went, unfortunately. But in here is, like, the art in the back sleeve. If I move this... Sorry, things are reversed. Or, no, they're not reversed on this camera. My bad. But as you can see, there's art in there. And this flips open a disc. And actually, the soundtrack was in the movie case, and the movie is in this case. I don't know why. And that did not come. Oops, that did not come with this. This is a tournament thing that I got as a slip, and I just kept it. So yeah, there's that. And here's what the movie looks like inside. This is the movie. There's the back. So it looked like a real movie. The thing that sucks about this one is it's on an Xbox disc, so you can only watch it on an Xbox 360, which I think is annoying. But you have that, and you got this hint book in there too. So that's that for that collector's edition. And then here is a 2012 collector's edition. So I guess these are all three collector's editions apart. Here's the Street Fighter X Tekken special edition. And there's the side. And this one was only $60 as well, I think. Yeah, it was $60. So yeah, I was pretty psyched about that. It came with the collector's that was only $60. So as you can see, it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. A little arcade thing. I haven't actually put that together. The game disc. What else does this say? Yeah, just the game disc. Oh, a special cover. There's a voucher for stuff. Exclusive prequel story. Huh. Oh, and it's got a comic book. So, I was wondering what that other thing was. This comic book is actually built into the back of the instruction manual. I'll show you that. I won't show you all the stuff that's inside. All the stuff is in here, but it's still sealed, and there's stuff in there. I haven't taken it out, so... One second, I'll show you that, and I'll end this collector's edition video. Set this box back over here. Street Fighter X Tekken, right here. So here's this. This is the special cover. The regular cover is just typically what you see out in the stores. So it's got like, I think it's Kazuya, Ryu, I think Nina and somebody else on the cover. I forget, but it's kind of like this. But you open this up, here's the game. Yeah, it's basically that, but it's got other stuff on it too, I think. Since I don't have the normal cover to look at, why am I taking the game out? Since I don't have the normal cover to look at, I kind of forget. But even the instructions are considered a special edition because the instructions, actually I'll show you one more thing before I show you this. As you can see inside here, there's no special art, so don't need it. You got a special edition cover, which makes that to me better. And then you have this, which is the manual. You flip it around, well, completely around, and you get a comic book. Then you flip it over and alright, so you open it up, it's like bam, comics. And it goes halfway or so through the manual. Oh, here's bonus artwork too. So, as you can see, there, bonus artwork. Just like flip it open there. So, this is sort of a comic book, art book, arcade thing, little arcade machine thing, all wrapped in one. So, I think that's pretty nice. Just showing how kind of collector's editions have evolved. There are bigger and better collector's editions. Those are the ones I have on hand right now. I do have my Tekken hybrid one in the other room, but it's in a storage box for when I moved. So, I don't really want to show that one and get it out. And I've got a Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II collectors, which you could only get from NIS America. You had to actually order it from the company because they never sold them in stores. I've got that. I could go get that if you want. Figured I'd just go ahead and get it from my room here, since that one's just kind of sitting out here. A little bit of dust on it because, yeah, I haven't used it in a while, but here's the collector's edition if you have that. And then, of course, the sides are both the same. And then the back, which, of course, you have to have your fan service. These games are okay games. I was kind of disappointed in this game, but I think the first game is much, much better, but it requires a much bigger price tag. Again, this game you could only pre-order through the company, so most people probably don't have this one. They probably just have the game. It comes with a whole crazy boatload of stuff in it. Get it open here. I hate opening boxes like that because they always crease. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, as you can see it creases because I have to pull. So I guess you have to pull on the sides, which is very annoying. But in here, so go ahead and show you that. It comes with a set of playing cards. So that's the Joker, and it's got King, Queen, and Jack as character cards, and the rest of the cards are just normal playing cards. I was kind of disappointed in that. I was hoping all the cards would have characters on them or something. I'm not going to rip the whole collector's edition out because I really didn't want to spend that much time on this video, but as you can see, the rest of the stuff's in there. Soundtrack in the game and a little mini art book. Well, the art book seems a bit cheaped out on or whatever, but it's whatever. I'm going to go put this back. And I'll conclude this video. Since this just happened to be laying where I was going to put this back, I'll show you what I was talking about with the regular collectors. This is a Street Fighter X Tekken promo for a tournament that I got from GameStop. They gave it to me. I've shown you guys this before, but this is a promo piece. Most people don't have this, but I do, because I'm a pretty big Street Fighter fan. And they were just going to throw it away, so I asked them if I could have it. Similar to that little slip of paper, but this is the actual promo poster for it. So I think that's pretty cool. It's got some dust on it because I haven't touched it in a while. But yeah, it's pretty neat, I think. It's probably the coolest piece of gaming merchandise I own, because nobody has these. So you win a PS3 fight pad, so unfortunately for the 360 fans, I guess you don't get anything. I mean, it says it's on Xbox, but you don't actually get an Xbox pad for whatever reason. But anyway, that's what I wanted to conclude on collector's editions and things like that. So, yeah. And hope to see you guys for another video. And, yeah, thanks for watching.